Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss the special cases of Routh array. In that, the particular condition is a row of all elements are zero. Suppose we could able to find out two rows without any problem. But whenever we are framing the another third row, we found all the elements are zero. If we found all the elements are zero, we cannot go further. Why? Because all the elements of first column should be positive or either it may be negative. Then only we can say the system is stable or not, correct? But if you found any zero, what to do? We cannot take a decision. At that time, we'll be applying the concept of auxiliary equation. I'll let you know how to do it with the help of a simple example. Those examples are very important for your exam point of view. Even those who are preparing for the competitive examination, this will help a lot. So moving further, let me direct you how to apply the second case, that is a row of all the elements are zero. So let me show the handwritten notes so that it will be very easy for you. Now let's simplify the same example. Kindly read out this. By Routh criterion, determine the stability of the given system by the characteristic equation. We have the given characteristic equation. So first of all, anyway, you know the general procedure of formulating the Routh array. So looking at the coefficient of s to the power is s to the power 6 equal to 1. Coefficient of s to the power 5 is equal to 2. Then s to the power 4 coefficient is 8. Like that, you just check out the coefficients. Remember that 16 is in the sense 16 s to the power 0. First of all, let us complete the Routh array. So to complete the Routh array, what you are going to do? First, you mark like s to the power 6, s to the power 5, s to the power 4, s to the power 3, s to the power 2, s to the power 1, s to the power 0. Then prepare a skeleton of the Routh array by providing two vertical lines, just like a matrix. Correct? Thereafter, you please keep on updating the coefficient. Now let us update the even coefficient. Where are the even coefficients available? Everybody can see here coefficient of s to the power 6 is equal to 1. I have written. Then comes to like another even coefficient, that is 8. Then another coefficient of s to the power 2, that is 20. Coefficient of s to the power 0, that is 60. My job is completed. So moving on to the odd coefficient corresponding to s to the power 5. What is the coefficient of corresponding to the s to the power 5? 2 I have written over there. Next 12 I have written over there. Next 16 I have written here. Then there is no other element. This element must be 0. So I don't have any problem by updating this coefficient. I think everybody understood how do we update this coefficient. Later on, you have to calculate the next row. Third row, I would like to calculate. How to calculate the third row? Yes, I can do it. Third row, easily you can calculate. See. So second, how did you get the 2 into 8 minus 1 into 12 divided by 2? Same thing I have written and I found out 2. I think it's clear to all. So coming to another element of third row, how to find out? So time being, you will just forget about this column. Now you can start multiplying by, see, 2 into 20 minus 1 into 16 divided by 2. So that you are able to get the value of the second element of third row, that is 12. Likewise, you please calculate the third and fourth element of third row. So I'll show you how did I calculate. Same principle. So please check out once. Kindly work out parallelly so that you will understand it easily. So very simple. So to get the value of 16, I need to remove this column. So now what you will do? 2 into 16, 2 into 16 minus 1 into 0, 1 into 0 divided by 2. So that I am able to get the value of 16. So the last element of third row will be 0 because there is no further element apart from the Routh array. Therefore, imagine this value will be 0 only. So there is no other problem. So I could update the third row without any issue. Whenever I am updating with the fourth row, I found some problem. What is my problem? So to update the fourth row, you please consider the previous two rows. I would like to consider previous two rows. How did I get the 0? Because 2 into 12 minus 2 into 12 divided by 2. That means 24 minus 24 by 24 minus 24 divided by 2. That is absolutely 0. Yes. Likewise, I want to calculate another element. How to calculate? 2 into 16. minus 2 into 16. 48 minus 48 divided by 2, that is equal to 0. Again, this element, how to calculate? 2 into 0 minus 0 into 2 divided by 2, that is also 0. Of course, the last element also 0. So I cannot apply the rule of Routh Hurwitz principle because one of the element of first column is 0. So I'm not in a position to take a decision because whether it is stable or unstable. So I want to remove the 0. So for that purpose, what I'll do, I'll provide one new concept called the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation? So I found that corresponding h to the power 3, all the elements are 0. So what about the previous elements? That is 2, 12, 16, 0. Now, for frame an auxiliary equation, kindly note down, you have to frame an auxiliary equation. Like when you found all the elements are 0 of that particular row, go for the next, sorry, go for the previous row and frame auxiliary equation. What is auxiliary equation? Yeah. So compute the elements of fourth row is 0. Therefore, we cannot go further. In this circumstance, you can consider auxiliary equation. So how to frame the auxiliary equation? What are the coefficient? Coefficient of s to the power 4 is 2. Next is coefficient of s to the power, so other coefficient is 12. Then last coefficient is actually 60. So how we can make it out? 2 into s to the power 4 plus 12 into s to the power 2 plus 16 into s to the power 0. 2 s to the power 4. Then 12 s to the power 2. Then 16 s to the power 0. 16 s to the power 0 is nothing but 16 only. 2 s to the power 4 plus 12 s to the power 2 plus 16 is equal to 0. Same thing I have written. Look at this. 2 s to the power 4 plus 12 s to the power 2 plus 16 equal to 0. We call auxiliary equation. All are in S domain. So it is better to write A of S. That is actually auxiliary equation. Now take the differential of auxiliary equation. D by ds of A of S. So apply the principle of differentiation, that is 2 into 4s cube plus 12 into 2s. That is equal to 8s cube plus 24s. That is called the auxiliary equation. So now what you can do? By seeing the coefficient of auxiliary equation, you can update the next row wherever you found 0. Wherever you found 0, that is replaced by the coefficient of differential of auxiliary equation. What are the coefficient of like differential of auxiliary equation? We have the coefficient of s to the power 3 is equal to 8. We have the coefficient of s to the power 1 is equal to 24. So 8 and 24 will be replaced instead of 0. Instead of 0, what I'll put? I'll put 8. Next element is 24. So same thing I'm updating. Yeah, look at this. So wherever you found 0, that is replaced by 8 and 24. Rest of the element you can see that should be 0 only. So kindly like have a look on this. 0 is replaced by 8. Then another 0 is replaced by 24. Rest of the element let us put 0 only. Now do one thing. You can compute the remaining row. How to compute the remaining row? Consider the last updated two rows, that is corresponding s to the power 3 and s to the power 4. Please consider. Now you can calculate the unknown element. Let us calculate this element. 8 into 12 minus 24 into 2 divided by 8. Of course, I am able to get 96 minus 48 by 8. That is equal to 6. I could find out the answer. So same fashion, I just wanted to compute the next element. 16 I want to compute. How did I get 16? Very simple. So please consider these two rows. Same procedure. So remove this column. Now 8 into 16 minus 2 into 0 divided by 8. I should get 16. Since these elements are 0, you put like a 0, 0. You can update the rest of the elements 0. Now to come up to find out the another rows of all the elements. So same principle. Previously, you have to consider two rows. Yes, I consider two rows. Then I want to calculate this element. How to calculate? 6 into 24 minus 8 into 16 divided by 6. I got 2.67. So rest here, another elements are 0 only, no? So you put 0, 0, 0. That is done. So now what you can do? So last row has to be updated. How to update the last row? So simple. So please consider these two rows. Okay. So 2.67 into 16 minus 6 into 0 by 2.67. I should get 16 value, 16. So by the way, I could find out, remaining element you can put 0, 0, 0, no problem. Nothing matters. That doesn't matter actually. So why, which is very important for me? My concern is I wanted to get all the elements are non-zero element in the first column of Routh array. I found out that first rows of Routh arrays are 1, 2, 2, 8, 6, 2.67, 16. Then I observed that there is no sign changes. Sign changes are absolutely nil. Sign changes are negligible here. Therefore, don't worry. If there is no sign changes, the system is stable because there is no number of poles locating in the right half of S-plane. All the poles are available in the left half of S-plane. So I can perfectly say that system is stable. All the elements are, there is no sign changes observed. Therefore, like no poles are locating in the right half of S-plane. Of course, the system is stable. So say, I think you understood the concept. So by applying the same concept, what you can do, consider another Routh array, other Routh array problem. So consider the characteristic equation. First of all, you are asked to calculate whether the system is stable or not. Now please apply the procedure. So formation of the Routh array. But immediately, like after completion of the Routh array, while coming to the fourth row, I found all the elements are 0. So what is the remedy? Consider the previous row. Okay, this is 0 only, right? It is very clear that 0. You consider the previous row. Which is the previous row? Yes, I just put a box here. So now you form the auxiliary equation. That means 2 s to the power 4 plus 6 s to the power 2 minus 8 s to the power 0, that is equal to 0. S to the power 0, no need to write. So you can ignore also. No need to write x to the power 0. Yeah, I'm going to delete that. Okay. So s to the power 0, not mandatory. Okay. Like this you can write. Now, go for this is called the auxiliary equation. So you write like A of S, A of S. Now go for differential of auxiliary equation. D by ds of A of S. D by ds of A of S, you have to calculate. So whatever you are getting D by ds of A of S, that coefficient only you are supposed to replace at this particular row. So let me show you once. How did you get it? Yeah. So auxiliary equation, later, I would like to go for differentiation. So after differentiation, I got 8s cube plus 12s. So whatever you got the coefficient, that is 8 and 12, that 0 is replaced by 8 and 12. So I could avoid the issue with respect to 0. So I updated. So now by using this particular procedure, so you have to go for calculation of elements of S2, then calculation of elements of S, calculation of the last row you are supposed to do it. All the elements you are supposed to calculate. Major concern is you should get the all the elements are non-zero in the first column. In the first column, I identified that all the elements are non-zero, but here there is a sign change, that is positive to negative. So positive to negative sign changes is nothing but what is the sign changes which is happening from positive to negative? That means only one sign changes. One sign changes in the sense only one pole is locating in the right half of S-plane. Therefore, the system is unstable. So this is what exactly how to solve the special case of root locus. Now I'll be discussing about another cases in the next session of Routh Array Criterion. Stay tuned. I wish you all the very best for your examination. These kind of questions are normally asked in your examination. Please work out carefully. You can solve so many problems. In case any queries, kindly reach me through my mail ID. So I'll revert you. Happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your examination. Kindly share the video if you found it is useful. Thank you all.